a lady of the hour, Annette Jennifer, she doesn't like that, Hanson, or as I like to know her, Mom, on their 80th birthday. Now I've been selected to say a few words, because if I say anything you take exception to, I'm not necessarily the fastest, but historically, and I've got it on record, I can run the furthest. You know, once you do your first half marathon, I think you should give up after the first 13 miles on the back of there as well. Now, as a trainer by profession, I do recommend, ladies and gentlemen, that you take notes, because there'll be a test afterwards, and there's a high score rate of 85%. And if you don't get that score, you won't be able to leave tonight. So on the back of that as well, no, I'm kidding, I'm not at work now. It's 95% on there as well. Let me start back at the beginning. So, Mom, you were born back in May 1937 in Harborne, and in 1939 you moved, you and your family, to Quinton. Now, coincidentally,
I didn't move, I was only 2.
You were only 2. I think they took you with them. when you moved. Now, coincidentally, that's also the same year that the Second World War broke out, so I don't think we can personally assign that to yourself, as you were nowhere near Poland at that particular time.
I didn't vote, yeah.
No. You went to school between 1942 and 1952, and it was at school you were reunited with Maureen, aka Mo Everton. Thank you, Maureen, over there, who's been your friend since infants. Yeah. And you've remained close friends ever since, and it's great to see you all here tonight, and the lovely daughter Nikki as well. Yeah. Okay, now, back when you were at school, is it fair to say that political correctness and gender equality weren't on the curriculum? Is it fair to say that? No? I suspect they weren't even invented. Yeah. So it was traditional to teach girls all they would need to know when they got married and have a family. So it was practical things, knitting, sewing, dressmaking. I hated the dressmaking phase. And mending on the back of that as well. And your school reports, I'm led to believe, attested you did very well to this as well.
Could try harder.
Could try. Okay, now on to 1955. This is like a test, isn't it? There's dates galore coming out of this. You met Dad at the Tower Ballroom in Edgbaston. Heady days. Okay, now Dad approached Mom from behind to ask her to dance. And when you're caught, you know, no surprise, you accepted, and you asked, were you not taking a risk approaching me from behind? How would you know what I looked like? And to which he replied, he'd already done a flyby from the front for research purposes. So lesson 1 about the Hansons, this will surprise you, we do a lot of research. And I think that might be genetically passed down to the rest of us as well, on there as well. Okay, now this event was just 1 week after your 18th birthday.
Yes.
Lesson 2, Hanson timing. Yes. Could be much better. That might be a bit of a theme going forward. So, because Dad narrowly missed your 18th birthday, he wants to put that right tonight, but I'll return to that later. Let's let that little seed germinate and see where that takes us on there. Now, back in the day, you were into amateur dramatics. Is that right? Yeah. I hope your facts are right here. And Dad went along to see you in the J.B. Priestley's play Time and the Conways. And I believe at this young age you had to substantially grey up to the old age role in there as well. This is where I need to start running up in this field now. So Dad has asked me to say to you tonight that you look so much more beautiful now. Now you're actually 18 than when you were just pretending to be. Is he in the doghouse?
He will be.
He will be. Okay, they got engaged when you were 19 and married when you were 20. And now you've now been married 59 years. Yes. Mom still describes, thank you. Mom still describes Dad as very much a work in progress. Yes. Lesson 3. So, when he took her back to the Tower Ballroom in 2005, yes, it's still open, boys and girls. You can still go out for a night out. That's like 50 years. Did you have a voucher expiring? Is that what you went back? Lesson 4, we like vouchers in our family. So, I believe at the Tower Ballroom there were plenty of younger men, but you still chose to take Dad home after all this time.
Well, he's got the keys to the car.
He's got the keys. It's meant to be a romantic statement. Okay. back onto the 60s. We are getting there, guys. We are working our way. Jane and Ian were born like in the 60s, like all young families, kept Mum very busy. It was completed in 1970 when I arrived. How did that get in there? So there you have it, mother of 3 magnificent children. You also ran 3 separate households. Hanson tradition is to have a new child in a new house. So we're all born in sort of different houses. Thank God we didn't move again. That's all I'm going to say. So as well as the kids, there were 2 lovable dogs, and over time, 2 awesome grandchildren, Andrew and Dander, arrived as well. So on top of being a loving wife to Philip, in which she currently has to wear a bright red coat when she's out, so she knows where it is. It's early sort of
He knows where I am.
Surely that's enough for anyone, requiring, as it has done, a lifetime of unlimited patience. I've had to unline that, but no. Okay, Mum started teaching swimming in the 1970s. For many years, it seemed that she taught most of King's Heath how to swim, because every time we would go down the high street, we would be stopped by a former pupil saying, "Do you remember me, miss? You taught me to swim." I'm so grateful on there as well. So as well as the swimming teaching, you also became an examiner, all levels of the Amateur Swimming Association. Not satisfied with that, you went on to qualify and teach and examine for the many levels of the awards, the Royal Life Saving Society as well. Paramedics tell us that 40% of collapsed patients receive what they call bystander resuscitation, and that's absolutely crucial to their survival chances. So Mum's qualified, taught and examined many others at every level of these vital life-saving skills.
So if anybody feels poorly, he's qualified as well.
I've got more pages of this speech, I might need resuscitation. Okay, and this was highlighted one evening driving home from teaching with Sue Rose. Sue? Yeah. You've already jumped the story here, haven't you? They both noticed a man apparently collapsed, lying at full stretch on the pavement. The car screeched to a halt, to make it sound dramatic, and they raced back, and he was apparently still alive. She raced back, I stayed in the car. And you ran back, and he was lying down there, and he was twitching, and he said, "Are you all right?" And he said, "Yeah, but I can't get this stopcock to turn."
I thought she was going to have a baby that night.
Better to be safe than sorry. Okay, so Mum, you've always put a lot of effort into helping out family and friends in so many ways. You simply enjoy helping others. But what do you do nowadays in your spare time? So you've been on the local doctor-patient participation group for 10 years. You taught yourself jewellery making for family, friends and sort of charities. But when you totally need to relax, you love to settle down with a good read, and most of them being detective and murder novels on there as well. I think there's a few pictures of you, a glass of wine, murder mystery. Now I've always noticed, sorry, you've got a 200 collection of these sort of murder mystery novels at home, so, and I've always noticed that when you offer Dad a cup of tea, he always looks a bit nervous. You know, he just takes one sip and then he leaves the rest, you know, so there might be some correlation in there as well. Okay. Now, I mentioned earlier that Dad narrowly missed your 18th birthday, and you then had to, I believe you had to buy him a present for his 21st. Yes. What did you get him?
Yes. A suit, a briefcase.
You got him a briefcase later in that same year, back in 1955. Yeah. So Dad wants to put that right tonight, so I believe he has a gift for you.
What, a briefcase?
I don't think it's a suitcase.
Where's the bag?
Very much.
Oh, you're going to
I'll get it. There you are.
pass them the parcel. That one. That one. Yeah.
There we go.
Happy 18th.
Hey! You only have to wait 62 years.
Can I open it now?
Nah, let me finish and we'll have an opening if that's okay. So just not long more to go, guys. Just like to say in closing, I'd like to thank everybody who's helped put this party together. So that's all the family. Paul Walker, who's actually the member of the club. I'd also like to thank Louise, who's kept me sane, who's been the rock of stability in the organisation of this party. Someone's got to be the same one. Also Maureen again, and Nikki for making the lovely cake we've all shared tonight. So thank you very much for doing that. And Mom, you have all our love and admiration. Thank you for looking after us all so well for so very long. and for all the effort and all the love you've put into showing us. We're so very proud of you, everyone in the family and all your good friends here tonight. Wish you a very happy birthday and many, many more of them. Will you please all raise your glasses and toast Annette at 80?
79.
79.
To Annette. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Woo!
I'll tell you what, I think that deserves a big round of applause as well for ringing that out. Superb.
Open it from the end, yes.
Open it from the end. Why did it explode?
Let me the Prezi go on the mooch.
Give me the rubbish.
Too late for break. Pardon?
You all right?
Well spotted, well done.
Thank you. I had a few.
That's right. And I just that's it. Oh! Mouseman!
Oh, the
Mouseman! Something I've always
Oh, there's
wanted.
something in there.
Mouseman.
There's something in the mouse man.
Ooh,